Hi guys, good day. So in this video I'm going to give a review about my Quickshifter. I finally fitted a Quickshifter to my 2020 Honda CB650R, and in this video I'm going to give a review of my Quickshifter. And there's a few things I will go through, which is first, what Quickshifter I fitted on this bike; second, on my review of this Quickshifter itself; third, comparing this Quickshifter against clutchless shifts; and fourth, to explain to you whether this Quickshifter eliminates any false neutrals. So on to the first bit, what Quickshifter I fitted on this bike. This is the OEM Quickshifter that is manufactured by Honda for this particular bike. If whether you have the CB or CBR650R variant, this Quickshifter is dedicated for these bikes. And yeah, it's a plug and play device. It's very easy to install. I did it myself. There's a PDF online. I'll share it in the description below, and I have actually made a video guide on how to fit the Quickshifter yourself. If those of you who want to fit a Quickshifter onto your CB or CBR, you can refer to this video, and hopefully it's something useful for you to refer to. And yeah, at the same time, it saves you cost and gain satisfaction from fitting it yourself. What this Quickshifter is only an upshift Quickshifter. Downshift, you still have to use the clutch like I did just now, and I believe that's because of how this bike is designed. It's a throttle by cable configuration, therefore it doesn't have the capacity to perform downshift or auto blipping through a Quickshifter. So it's only upshifts. It's just how it's designed, and that's the Quickshifter that is suitable for it. But I still love it. So the second part of my review is about how this Quickshifter fares against the other Quickshifters that I have felt in riding other bikes. To be honest, of all of the bikes that I've owned, this is the first one ever that has a Quickshifter fitted. Although I have ridden several other bikes with Quickshifters, therefore based on that experience I shall make the comparison. The other bikes I rode are the Multistrada V4S, CBR650R, MT09, V3, and a few more that are notable, which has a Quickshifter fitted standard from the factory. So how this Quickshifter fares is that obviously it's only an upshift, like I mentioned earlier, because of what it is and how this bike is designed in terms of throttle by cable. But in terms of the crispness or responsiveness, to me, I think it works every time. It has never failed on me. I've had it for like probably 2 months now, and it hasn't failed on me. And I think that there are some pros and cons of this Quickshifter. So for example, in the manual it says that it works anywhere above 1500 RPMs. Yes, it does, but does it work well? Maybe not. If your revs are a bit too low in the spectrum, for example, if you are hovering around 2000, 3000 RPMs, even 4000, it can be a bit jerky. So when you upshift, it's not the smoothest sensation you get from this bike. And this bike is all about smoothness. So that definitely is a jarring experience. It will kind of upset the balance of the bike slightly while you upshift at the low revs. But like many things about this bike, it loves to be revved. So this Quickshifter also works extremely well at higher revs. So like for example, if you're at 8000 RPMs, you upshift, you instantaneously feel like you are Marc Marquez, you are a MotoGP racer or something in your own little world. But yeah, that is the joy of it. And does that mean that this Quickshifter only works for people who wanna So back to that, does that mean this Quickshifter only works for people who are looking for high performance, spirited rides? I don't think so. So there are two ways how I enjoy this Quickshifter. First, obviously, is, you know, revving high with spirited rides and shifting up like a MotoGP rider. What's this guy doing, man? He's looking at his phone. So it's the obvious where the Quickshifter is best enjoyed. Secondly, it's actually in town. I enjoy it in town because I have less things to concentrate on, and at the same time I can weave around traffic, and even though it's a bit jerky sometimes, you just have to know it very well. It takes something off your mind. Your concentration is a bit better because you are able to concentrate in riding and looking at traffic and other cars and bikes around you, instead of, you know, having to feather or pull your clutch in and out in order to shift gears. And also at the same time, while you're doing that, your hands, all your fingers are on the handlebar. You do not free them up in order to pull the clutch lever, so you have full grip onto your hands, and that makes it a better experience for town riding as well, in my opinion. But anyways, a lot of people differ. Before this, I didn't think that I needed a Quickshifter. Third, how does it compare against clutchless shifts? If you've seen my videos, familiar with the way I ride, I tend to do a lot of clutchless shifts, and that is just something that I'm very used to since I've had my first bike, which is a Honda CBR650R, and it seems to be something I can do pretty seamlessly, and I've been doing it a lot. So throughout these years, why I didn't get the Quickshifter is because I thought that it wouldn't bring much benefit to me, wouldn't bring much joy, it would just be an accessory that I don't use much in, because I already do clutchless shifts pretty well. But to my surprise, this is awesome. So clutchless shifts, you have to off your throttle in order to upshift. So that is something that you don't need to do anymore when you have a Quickshifter. It's something that you are able to take off your mind and therefore concentrate on your riding a bit more. So I think that is a positive thing for fitting the Quickshifter. And I love this thing. I thought I didn't need it. I wasn't a firm believer of Quickshifters for a long time because, you know, clutchless shifts and whatnot, old school. I'm wondering, why didn't I fit this thing onto this bike a few years ago? It's so good. Alright, on to the last point that I'm trying to make, which is, does it eliminate false neutrals? So why do I talk about false neutrals? Is because if you own this bike, many of you know that you sometimes you get false neutrals from the shifting, and that's actually because of the vagueness in the shifting feel of this bike in stock form. So that's because the spindle that sticks out of the gearbox that connects to the shifting arm has a little bit of flex, and therefore sometimes you're not too sure whether you're in gear or not, and when you upshift, you don't shift firm enough, you get false neutrals. And to cut it short, this Quickshifter does not eliminate false neutrals. It still happens if you don't shift up properly. So what I have done to improve that part of the experience is to install a shift assist. I bought it from Race Torques, and it's a pretty good quality product. It comes with a little bag of grease. I have the instruction video here in my little review as well. It is something that you can install to the bike that gives you better feedback in terms of your shift feel. So you can feel that whether your next shift is going to give you a false neutral or not. So that just means better feedback, and therefore more premium, I guess, more positive. Put it that way. Alright. Ooh, there's a lot of traffic here. It's boring. So to sum it all up, I think this is a wonderful addition to this bike. This Quickshifter really gives me a bit more joy to owning this bike, which is already an enjoyable experience. It's not that expensive, I think. Depends on where you live and where you get them from. I have fun with this Quickshifter, whether I'm doing spirited rides or in town as well. So it's something that I wondered to myself that I should have fitted this a long time ago. But yeah, here it is, and I'm loving it. I wish there were 12 gears for me to upshift. Alright guys, so that's it. There goes my review for the Quickshifter fitted on my 2020 Honda CB650R. If you have any questions or comments, do write them in the comment section below. And don't forget to like my video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Appreciate your support. Most importantly, stay safe, ride safe, and have a great day. Bye bye. So bonus question, does this Quickshifter improve your 0 to 100 acceleration time? Simple answer, no, because this bike can do all that in the first gear, and the 0 to 100 time it therefore depends on your launching technique. Haha. Alright guys, bye bye.